Welcome back to Olympus Critics. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a like for the algorithm. That does help the channel grow. So we finally are here. We finally have arrived this season, man. I just want to say this, man. For those who showed up and showed out for that video I dropped months ago about the first promo, that was my best video by far. I really appreciate those who liked the video, who subscribed to the channel, who gave me some knowledge about this show. And I don't really get into a lot of shows like this unless it has a good story. Like you had Into the Badlands. I love martial arts and samurais, by the way. You had Into the Badlands. I really couldn't get into the Badlands. All that crunching, tiger hitting, dragon type stuff and the goofy story. Didn't like it. But shows like Warrior, which I hate that they canceled it after 3 seasons. I thought the 3rd season was best by far. I thought we was going to get another season, but they canceled it. If you have not seen Warrior, go check that out. One of the best martial arts shows today, in my opinion. Now you have this with Hiroki Sanada. Man, I wanted more. I wanted more with his character. I still got to get used to all the character names and the story. It seems like the Portuguese have laid claim to Japan, and you see the look on his face when he got that translation from Blackthorn from his I think she's playing his daughter-in-law, if I'm not, or his niece or something like that. I could be wrong. Y'all gonna correct me on that. I probably got that wrong. But yeah, when he got the news that the Portuguese is trying to, they're claiming the Japanese land. Oh man, that was like, yeah, he's about to go to war. It's about to be on. I was like, wow. Yes. I mean, because you learn a little bit of stuff about, the Portuguese and some other countries invading different lands. Of course, we heard stories about the Mongols, invading Japan. But I never knew, I don't know if this is actual facts in history, that the Portuguese and others tried to lay claim to those lands. I don't know. I did not read the books. I just want to jump into this fresh. I'm just gonna say that right now. I know a lot of people recommended me to go watch the show. I just made that decision. I'm just gonna go in fresh. But to learn that the Portuguese is trying to take over their land, they've hired mercenaries, Ronins. I cannot wait until when they run into those Ronins and we see battles like that. And then when he comes face to face with some of the people who are involved in trying to take over their land and then trying to create the Christianity leaders, it's about to be an all-out war, which we saw in the trailers, and I cannot wait, man. What we saw in this episode, it was incredible. I do gotta remember the names. I'm not gonna sit here and try to butcher some of these characters' names. I know Blackthorn, of course, and Toranaga, and some other characters. I gotta make sure I keep up with their names, because I'm invested in these characters. There's some characters I gotta see more of that we saw in this, especially the ones who captured Blackthorn at first. I can't remember the actor's name. He played Raiden in the Mortal Kombat film. He's been in some Marvel films. He's been in some other films too. I like him as an actor. He's just brutal. What he did to one of Blackthorn's men, like, that was, this dude here, he's sick. He looked like he really enjoyed what he was hearing. You got to keep an eye on some crazy suckers like that. Of course, he's on Toranaga's team, but I don't know. You got to keep one eye open on him, because that was creepy as heck. How he did Blackthorn's men, a guy like that. But some other characters too. Of course, the lady, the young lady from Monarch. She's playing an interesting character. We did see some scenes that she gonna get her hands dirty. So we'll see how that plays out, because it doesn't look like her husband is too, he seems like he's not liking that she's involved in helping translations through Portuguese to in Japanese through Blackborn. You know, she wants her to do her wifely duties. So I don't know if a lot of people would like that, but I don't really mind because it adds to the story. You know, she's a translator, and you know she probably gonna get her behind whooped in some of these episodes. If they make her OP, then you will have a problem. But overall, these 2 episodes I enjoyed. I will go more in depth on the next episode because I'm still trying to learn everybody's names. I'm not trying to butcher any of their names. But post comments, let me know what you guys thought of these first 2 episodes. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel.